Hello everyone, good morning. Okay, let's start. I share my screen. Let me know if you guys are able to see my screen.
Yes, it is visible.
Okay. Reports. So yesterday we started discussing on reports, right? So let me open this report folder. So yesterday there is a question how to control the folder level control we can share it, right? But within the folder reports how to control, right? So for that user profile, through profile we can control. Okay. Let's suppose if you search for the permissions in the user profile. Okay. So if you see here profiles, if I'm checking just reports, right? What are the permissions are there? Okay. If you want to give report builder to the user, so you can remove or you can enable report builder. Let's suppose particular users, if you don't want to give reporting option, right, you can disable this permission in the profile level. So all on the profile level, if you want to give all users, right, you have to do in the profile level, right? So now in the profile there are 10 people are using profile. Okay, 5 members I want to give reporting, 5 members I don't want to give, means first you have to disable it from the profile level, then create a permission set with enable this permission, then assign to those 5 members, whoever want that specific reporting option. For everyone, if you want to do, so go at profile level. If any specific people means remove at profile level and create a permission set and assign to the specific user. Okay. This report builder is nothing but if you remove this one, right, in the profile level, he is not able to do reporting. Run reports. There is a save and run option, right? So if you remove this one, okay, so that run option will be there. Go on, it will be gone. Export reports. So in the reports, after building the reports, let's suppose all sales, right, I can also export the data from the reports, like how data loader we are exporting, right? So from the report also you can export. There is a option called export. Okay, so you can export as a Excel, you can export as a CSV file as well, right? Whenever you need a data, right? So you can simply do reporting instead of using data loader. All right, you can do what are the columns you need, what are the filters you want to apply. So get your report here, standard tabular report, then download that CSV file. No need of data loader for exporting the data. You can use the report as well for export. So it automatically, let's suppose CSV export. See, it is automatically download immediately within the fraction of seconds. It will download, but it will not download in this format. Okay, it will always give export, always give tabular format only. See, this is the tabular format. So table content only it will be. What are the columns, rows? That's it. Right? That is this option, export reports. Now, this is a report. Now, another. This is the report tab if you want or not at a profile level. Next. Manage reports in public folders. If you disable this option, manage reports in public folders, okay, if any public folder, if they don't want to edit, they don't want to delete, right, those reports, you can remove this permission. If anyone don't want to edit or remove, edit or delete, so you can remove this one. And if you don't want to give create and customize reports, right, you have to remove this option. If you don't want to create report folders, you have to remove this option. If you don't want to edit my reports, there is an option called edit my reports. Edit my reports. You have to disable this one. Another important, manage all private and dashboards. All private reports and dashboards. This one. If you want to remove subscriptions, you can remove this one. Right? So this way you can control. At profile level, you have so many view reports in public folders. Just you want to give view only, then you can provide this permission. Right? That means at profile level, you can control whatever you want. Simply profile or permission set. Is that clear, Elnor? Especially you asked this question yesterday.
Yeah, but it's a little bit more things here.
Yeah.
I will take this course again. Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. Yeah. Now, so whenever I'm creating a report, right? New report. Okay. So when I'm creating a new report, here there are certain report types Salesforce has given. Account in the these are the sections. In the section, you can see certain report types are there. All right. If I go to opportunities, opportunity type, custom support report types, lead report types, campaign report types. So standard report type Salesforce has given already. Right. Now, if I want to give our own report type, these report types who has given Salesforce has given by default. If we want to create our own report type, okay. So how to create? Go to setup. In the setup, you can type it report types. Report types. Okay. Continue. So this way you can create new custom report type. You have to give name. So we have, let's suppose if I open hospital management, we have 3 objects, right? Candidate, position, application. I want to create a report altogether. Okay. So who is the parent? Position versus application. I want to create a report. Okay. So position. This is the positions, or else you can take it doctors. We have data, right? So let's go for doctors. Doctors versus patients. This is my report type, patients. Okay. So description here, it is mandatory. You can provide any description. I'm just giving category. So there are certain categories are there, right? When you are clicking a new report type, these are the categories, right? So whatever the report type you are creating, this report type, in which category you want to store? Okay, I will store it in other reports. Here there is a other reports are there, right? So in this category, I want to store it. Okay. So there are 2 options: in development, deployed. If you place it in development, you cannot use this report type. If you select deployed, you can use this report types. I'm using deployed only. Next. Right. So here, that is the names and everything you entered in the first phase, and primary object you have to select. Next, secondary object. So here you can see doctors. So here, what is the related object? Patients. So here there are 2 options. Okay, you are saying doctors, patients. You are creating a report. So whenever you selected primary object, whatever the childs are there, that childs you can see here, right? You can add one more level as well. So up to 3 levels, total 4 levels you can maintain here. Patient object is having again childs, right? You can add patient childs. Okay. So right now no childs are there, right? So, and you can add child here. For example, duplicate record. Right? You can, duplicate record item doesn't have any child. So one more level also you can add if records are there, for example. Okay. So total 4 levels you can add. I will show that 4 level one is right. And here you can see each A record must have at least one related B record. So there are individual doctor records are there that the doctor records are not tagged to any patient. So in that case, those doctors will not display in the report. If you select A records may or may not have related B records, in that case, doctors which doesn't have patients, those records also will come to your report. So what option you want, you have to select. Okay, save it. This is the relationship which we have placed in the report level. Now you can see edit layout. Okay, so that means two objects, doctor object, patient object. So whatever the fields are there, by default, all fields it will add here, right? Particular fields, I don't want these many fields. I don't want, I'm not doing reporting on these many fields, right? I don't want, right? So to remove it. Let's suppose location field, I don't want. Just remove it. Here you can place it like this. Location. Okay. And created by, I don't want. Address, I don't want in the report. Description, I don't want. What are other last modified by, I don't want. Created date, I don't want. Last modified by also I don't want. Patient name, final bill, discount, diseases, annual revenue, discharge summary, I don't want. Right? If you want any field, you can add it. You can come to report type, edit, and that is the one of the advantage. Right? Save it. Now refresh this report builder. Click on new report. Other category, right? Other reports. You can see doctor versus patient, whatever the custom it is, category is custom, right? Doctor versus patient, start reporting. Now you can see the fields. Doctor fields, 17 fields are there. Patient fields. The patient fields you can see those joining date, created date, last modified date, those fields are not there here. Description, discharge summary, those fields are gone because I have removed from the label, right? So again, if you want, now you can see filters. Okay, doctors, all time doctors, all doctors, all time, apply, all doctors. Okay, run. Now we don't have any doctors. Let's see. Doctors. There are so many doctors are there. Patients. Yeah, no patients are there. Now, if you see here, we have created doctor versus patient report. But here, what is happening? No records are displaying. Why? If I go to report types, in the report types, object relationship, what we said, each A record must have at least one related B record. Then only A record will display in your report, right? So if you create one patient, new patient for one doctor, for example. So doctor 35, I'm creating. So I'm filling all the mandatory fields. What are the other mandatory fields? So annual revenue is mandatory. This is the validation rule. That's it. Now you can go to report, right? So again, run. Doctor D35, it is created, right? Where is the doctor? Yes, D35 is there. Run. Why? 1 second. Save and run. Save it. It should come one record. Yeah, you can see. Edit, one record is coming. Which record is coming? D35. Why? In the report type, when you are building a report type, you have selected each A record must have at least B record. So if you select second option, A records may or may not have related B records. Save it. Now just refresh it. Now you can see all doctors are here listed. That means A record may not have B record. Earlier condition, if A record must and should have at least one B record, right? So this way you can control it. The report type, custom report types, but standard report types, let's suppose if you use standard report types, there are 100 fields are there. If you are not using those 100 fields also, you have to utilize forcefully. There is no chance to remove those fields from the layout. That kind of option is not there. And this kind of option, A must and should have B records, or A may or may not have B records, that are conflict. That means standard report types you cannot customize. The advantage of custom report type is you can modify. And in the layout with the custom report type, another advantage, let's suppose on these objects, if you have right now doctor object, patient object. Let's suppose the doctor object, if you have lookup relationship with another object, those object related information also if you want to see here. So there is a option add related via lookup, add fields related via lookup. In the doctor object, we don't have any. Let's suppose what exactly it means. Let me go to doctor object. Okay. Now doctor object setup. I am creating a relationship on doctor object. Okay. Object manager. Doctor. New relationship. Lookup relationship. With standard object called account I am establishing. It means account is a parent and doctor is a child. Okay. Next. Save. That means on the doctor object, I am established a relationship with the account object, right? So each doctor, they have to select account. Account is nothing but, for example, account I will store list of hospitals. Okay. So let's suppose in the accounts, go to accounts. Account object I will utilize. Open a link. So this account object is there, right? This account, whatever the account object is there, I want to rename this account object, standard object. Standard objects you can rename as well. How can I rename? Go to setup menu. Setup menu. Rename tabs and labels, right? Rename tabs and labels. So take it account tab. So I want to rename as hospital. So hospitals. Okay. Save it. Okay. Now it is renamed as a hospitals. Now if you refresh it here, account tab is renamed to hospitals. One second, I will add account tab here in this application. Here, I will add more items. Hospitals. This is account tab. Hospitals is nothing but. It is added hospital. When you click on hospital, see account name, right? These things is there, right? Labels also you can change. Okay, labels, how can you change? You have to change in the labels. You have to open account object. Let me, yeah, okay. Labels, what is the label? So if you go to object manager, account, not account, hospital, you have to type it hospital. Hospital is API name account. So I have renamed. Okay, now account name, right? So this one, if you want, okay. Create some hospitals here, new hospital. For example, let's suppose Apollo. Save it. Okay, this is the hospital. So this doctor, let's edit this record, doctor record. Edit doctor record. I have established a relationship, right? So where is that? Just refresh. See, account. So this is Apollo. He is working. This name also you can change. So whatever the field we use, right? So there you can use rename this label as a hospital, right? So this doctor is working for hospital. Now here your report, you are building a report, right? In this report, you want to put that hospital name as well. That field, hospital, right? Hospital name and hospital name I can get it directly. Refresh, for example. Which hospital he is working, we can get it because that is also field and doctor object only, right? So let's have account name, I can get it easily. So this here Apollo I can get it. But on an account level, I want to, let's suppose Apollo, here Apollo account record. Rating is hot and industry is type is prospect and industry is healthcare, for example. Healthcare. Okay, save. So I want here in the report, when you are building a report, right? So you are building a report, doctor versus patient. On the doctor level, this is the field lookup field account name. So you can get doctor fields, all doctor fields, you can get it. Doctor name, doctor salary, you can add all the fields. So this account name only we are getting because this is the one of the field and doctor object. All right. Along with account is a lookup object. All right. This object related rating, I want to see here, account rating. I want to see industry as well. I want to see account type as well. But those fields are not belongs to doctor object. Those fields are belong to account object. How can I get it? Whatever the lookup object related fields, how can I get it to this report type? Whatever the report type we are using, right? So for that, go to report type. Report type. Report types. Continue. Open, edit that report types. Open that report types, not edit. So then edit layout. Now here, add fields related via lookup. There is an option, which fields doctor object, right? So here you can see account lookup will be there. In the account lookup, what fields you want? I want account rating, industry field, type field, and rating field. That means on doctor object, there is a lookup field, account, lookup object account. Account related fields also we are adding. How? Add via lookup fields. There is an option called add via lookup fields. So these three fields I added. Save it. Then now go to your report. This is one, save it. Then refresh again. So because after changing report type, you have to refresh your report. Then only those fields will come. Now here look for rating. See, account rating, account rating, and industry, account industry, and account type. See, all the values. See, Apollo is a hot account, healthcare industry, prospect. How it's coming? Generally, you have build report with which object? Doctor object, patient object only. But how you are getting account related fields? And the doctor object or patient object, is there any lookup relationship objects are there? Those object fields also you can add to your report by using a report type, add via fields through lookup object. Understood? That is the very advantage of report types, right? So report types, what you can control. So whatever the fields you want to see in your report, so those fields only you can place it in the report types. Let's suppose an object, there are 500 fields are there maximum, right? I don't want to see, I'm not reporting on all 500 report. I have 500 fields. Every time I may report only few fields only. So only those fields you can add it to the report type layout. Remaining you can remove from the layout. Okay, that you can control. Second, so whatever the object in relationships, let's suppose A is related to B, B is related to C, C is related to D. 4 levels only you can do. A, B, C, D. Let's suppose. How many levels you can do means here in the report. There is an object A. When you are selecting in the report type, A as a primary object. So A as a primary object, if any children objects are there. So second level, when you are adding, so you can see A related all childs you can see. Let's suppose B is one of the child. Okay, you have selected. Now B related childs also you can see. Once you add B, whatever the B related. Let's suppose C is a child. Now one more level, C related childs also you can see. D. This is the maximum you can do. In the report types, you can see these many levels only. Okay, that means when you are building A versus B versus C versus D means in the report, when you are creating a report, right? So you can see A record, A object fields, B object fields, C object fields, D object fields. All together you can create a report. For example, in general, right? You have accounts. Under account, there is an opportunity. Each opportunity you are adding opportunity, product. This is 3 level. That means if you do reporting, right? So whatever the customers are there, for the customers, what are the opportunities I'm selling? For each opportunity, what kind of products I'm selling? So if you do report like this, so 3 information you can see. Okay. And opportunity level, if you are creating opportunity product level, if you are creating a task, right? Tasks, for example, activities we can say. Okay. One more level. Customers, for the customers, whatever the opportunities you are selling, whatever the opportunity related products, and each product owner, what are the tasks are there? So 4 you want to do, analyze the data. So you can do 4 level. Maximum 4 objects you can add in the report types. All right. Along with in this, let's suppose A is related to, let's suppose E. In the A object, there is a lookup field you have created, and it is created to E and F. And B is having lookup field with some X. And C is having some lookup field with Z. That means these are the parents of these objects. Now A is parent of B, B is parent of C, C is parent of D. This is the one relationship. And E and F parents of A, X is parent of B, Z is parent of C, and let's suppose another Y is parent of D. Now in this object, right, you want, when you are reporting A versus B versus C versus D, A related fields you can see, B related fields you can see, C related fields you can see, D related fields you can see. Along with, if you want to see whatever their parent objects are there, right? Those fields also you want to see in this A object, B object, C object, right? Then add via lookup. Add via fields through lookup, right? So you can choose these objects, you can add those fields as well. Then you can also directly you are doing reporting on A, B, C, D only. But if you add E, F, X, Y, Z, then you are indirectly you are doing reporting on A, B, C, D, 4 objects plus these 5 objects. Total 9 objects you are creating. That facility is available. Understood? That's why I have explained this one, doctor's thing, right? So I'm doing only report on doctor versus patient. Along with doctor is having lookup relationship account. Account is a parent, right? That parent related fields also I'm reporting here. Clear? Report types. Any questions on the report types?
So Mahesh, being admin, we need to generate the reports, or we will be getting any like kind of task from the business.
You have to, yes, you have to create reports.
Okay.
As admin. Different kind of reports they will request.
Okay. So who will actually request? We will get the request from the business people or like a
Business users only, always. Admin will support two ways in the organization. What is the role of admin means? One is, if any user is onboarding, the onboarding related activities you have to take care of it as admin.
Okay,
what are the onboarding activities? So let's suppose one user is joined in the particular company, you have to give access to Salesforce. So what are the things you have to do? You have to gather the information. What is that username? What is that user email ID? And which department he is belong to? Which profile we have to assign? Which level of access we have to provide? You have to gather from the department owner will be there, or product owner will be there, right? So you have to assign same things to that user, and you have to successfully onboard that user into the Salesforce. That's the one thing. And if any existing users are leaving, right, you have to deactivate those users, right? And if any users require additional permissions, right, you have to create permission sets. You have to manage those permission sets, right? And if any profile changes are there, so that means you are supporting users. At the same way, there is a technical team is also working for that organization. You have to support the technical team as well. If any issues they are facing, right? So you have to support those technical people as well, right? That is there also, there is a access level onboarding technical team, right? Same kind of will be there. And if users, sometimes users will ask, hey, I need this report, I want to get this data as soon as possible. Can you bring this data in this format? They will give an Excel format. So they want this kind of format. Hey, I'm using this kind of operations in Excel. Can we reproduce same kind of operation in Salesforce using reports? What I am doing in the Excel, can you please reproduce it? So they will request like that.
Okay, I have
because yeah, go ahead.
So I have a question. One regards to initially we have created some customized applications, right? And after that we have created some customized objects. So in that, what scenario we will create these customized applications?
See, you already have sales applications. Some standard applications are there already, and you have standard objects are there. So whatever the organization is using Salesforce, right? So their business is not fit for their standard objects, right? There is a different objects they need. They want to store their data accordingly, right? In that case, you have to create a different object, and each and every object, let's suppose sales is a common application, but in each and every organization, they will have different applications internally they will maintain, right? So all applications Salesforce will not cover because they don't know. Only common applications Salesforce is providing, like sales application, marketing application, service application, right? There are other applications will be there, right? So those applications, if they want to create, right, that's why we have to go with custom application. For that application, instead of using standard object, they may request you to create a custom object, custom fields they will give, right? So relationships they will provide, so you can establish this relationship with this object to standard object to custom object, right? So they will give that kind of requirements.
Okay, fields also they will provide what kind of fields that we need to put.
Yes.
Okay, and okay. Okay. So the entire information they will be, and just we need to create.
Yeah, they will provide entire information, not in the technical format. Okay. So the theoretical format and business oriented only they will provide. Hey, I want. So they will explain like you. So this is the thing I am doing in the Excel, for example. For the earlier, before using Salesforce, I am tracking this information in this object, like Excel. Excel, I am creating a sheet. In this sheet, I am tracking all the information in the tabular form, right? Now, this information, I want to store it in Salesforce. So then what you have to do? As per the tabular data, you have to verify. As per the tabular data, is there any standard object it will fit or not? You have to check. Okay, let's suppose he is using customers data in Excel, right? Then customers data, definitely it will fit account object. So instead of creating a new custom object, you can use account object. You can customize fields of account object. If any additional fields required on account object, you can create additional fields. Don't create any custom object. No, whatever the Excel is maintaining, that object related, no standard object is not able to fit. Then go with custom object and create whatever the fields are there in the Excel.
Okay. Will it be possible to share any like a kind of the real-time scenarios, this kind of real-time business scenarios, so that will help us to understand how the scenarios will be.
Scenarios, as I said, right, these are the scenarios and the real-time scenarios. Okay. So whenever, whatever they are doing in Excel, I mean, they are, most of the people are migrating from legacy system to Salesforce system, right? Each sales rep or sales managers or support managers, they will do all the operations in Excel, most of the people. So Excel will give lot of manual effort. They have to do every month maintenance and everything they have to do in the manually, they have to update and everything, right? Then what you are doing, you are automating that scenarios in Salesforce. That's why I given one project, I think so. Did I given any project?
No.
No, right? Okay, so I will give one project. How exactly it is? I think I thought I given. Okay, let me see.
Yeah, you said that you so you're going to give this some kind of a small project and that you're going to help to understand everything how it works in the real time.
Yeah, I have given that project. You can see in your WhatsApp chat, right?
Yeah, okay.
Not this one. 1 second. Let me delete this one. I will give you another one. I will also share. Let me share that. Here I have. Yeah. You can see this project, legal service application.
Oh, okay.
Okay, this is the project, legal service application.
Okay, so usually we will get this kind of formats.
Yes, you will get like this only. Okay, got to find this one. Yeah, this one. Okay, so this is the legal service application. So legal service managers are looking for case management software which will help them to manage their cases. Case is not but this is the digital lawyer, right? How they manage their cases, lawyers, how they manage their cases, right? So this is the project we are handling. So if you see, these are the objects. Location is the object, manager is object, case they are calling event, but here instead of case you can say different name because or else it will be a collision with standard case object. This case is nothing but lawyer case actually, not standard case. We have a case object, right, in Salesforce,
Yes.
not that case actually. Okay, so for this you can rename, instead of case you can rename to something. Okay, so client, attendee means client, speaker, lawyer, right? These are the junction object. Case client, case lawyer is the junction object, right? So error log is another object. So what are the fields you want to create? Location, these are the fields. These are the required fields. This is the data type. So they will give it like this format. The manager object, case object. Case object means this is the custom object. Again, I'm saying, right? So
Yeah, we
create a
understand.
customer, rename it to something else. Otherwise, you will confuse. All right. So client object. So these are the objects. Now, after building everything, right, you can see schema. So your schema should be like this. You know, right? Schema builder. Okay. So I think we have explained schema builder.
Yes, yes.
If you go to schema builder in Salesforce, so each and every object, what are the relationship is there? You can easily check in the schema builder. How? Let's suppose right now account object, now doctor object, and patient object. Okay, patient object. So here you can see, just zoom in, zoom out. So these are the object, and move this object to top. Now you can see here simply, account is a parent, doctor is a child, and patient is a subchild of doctor. This is the relationship, right? So you can see red color relationship, blue color. Blue color means lookup relationship. Red color means master data relationship. So you can easily see like that same position object, clear all. Now see position object, candidate object, and application object. We have three applications, right? Three objects. Now you can see application is a junction object in this case. You can see position and candidate, two master data relationship and application object. Then application is a junction object, right? You can verify. Same way you can see, if you see here, here case lawyer is a junction object. Two master data, one is case, one is with the lawyer. This is a case lawyer. Case client, one is with the client, one is with the case. This is also junction object. And these are the lookup relationship. Okay, once you build all the objects and everything, right, you have to see this kind of schema. Then, so their requirement, validation rule setup, duplicate rule setup, right? Profile user OWD role setup. What kind of permissions we have to give? OWD level, profile level for each object, right? Next, organization wide, what kind of permissions you have to give? Reports and dashboards. These are the reports I want, right? So up to step 2 is a admin related. This is a development related. So you can ignore after 3 onwards, step 3 onwards. So you can do up to all topics are covered. Up to step 2, all topics are covered. Okay, I will give this project soon. Okay, not now. I will not give now. Okay, I will give this project soon because I may not be available on next Monday, Saturday, because I have some personal event. 13 and 14, I'm not available. So Friday, after Friday class, I will give you this project. So then you can utilize this time, right? for the project. Okay. Again, I will conduct a class on 15, 16, 17. 15, 16, 17, I will take flow builder, how to create a flows. So 3 days I will cover flows. Then we will complete admin by 17. And you can also complete your project as well, admin project as well. Okay. That is the plan.
Yeah. Okay.
Clear?
Yes.
I will give this kind of project. I have so many. Okay. So once you have done, right? So similar project only it will be there. Similarly, it will be there. So you will get project like that.
Okay.
Okay. So this is about report types. Report types, when you are building reports and dashboards, report types are very, very important. Okay. So with the report types, you can do so many wonders. Okay. Why report types are very important means when you are creating a report, right? If you use standard report types, for example, if you use standard report types, you cannot customize standard report types related fields. Standard report types, if you want to add any additional fields, even though those lookup relationship fields, if you want to add that kind of things, it will not be possible in the standard report types. Because where you will add in the custom report types, you only build custom report types. But where you will customize standard report type, there is no option to customize standard report types. Those are the fixed only. So that is the drawback of standard report type. That's why custom report types are very popular and powerful. Clear? Any questions? Tomorrow I will complete a few more like a formula fields and bucket fields, as I said, right? So tomorrow I will complete then reports and dashboards. It will be complete. I will also give some super badges as well, guys. Those are also badges also like a admin projects only. Each super badge is also a admin project. Okay. So I will share. I think I have shared super badges. If I'm not shared, I will share super badges. Okay. Trailhead. Let me log into my Trailhead. Here it is not possible. Let me go to another profile. Trailhead. I will give these super badges as well. So whoever is aiming for admin jobs, these super badges, if you do, it will be added advantage. Login. So here, as I said, right, these badges are 100 plus badges are very, very important. Okay. So if anyone doesn't have any time to do complete the badges, okay. So let me know. We have other services as well, right? To complete these badges, someone will complete instead of that, but that is a cost effective anyway. All right. If anyone, I will recommend that step. I will not recommend that step. Okay. I will force you guys to do yourself only. Then only you will get knowledge. But in case, okay, I don't have that time. Suppose if I want to complete 200 badges, it will take months. Definitely, it will take months. I don't have time because I am a working guy. I hardly will get 1 or 2 hours daily. But if these badges are required, right? If you want badges in your profile, right? If you create a trailhead and if you share that credentials, we will provide that service as well. If anyone want 200 plus badges plus super badges, right? So we will also provide that services, but that is the additional cost. But I will not recommend, I'm saying, but in case emergency case, if you guys want, please let me know. Okay. So there is a admin superset is there, admin superset. And if you log into Trailhead, If you just search by admin superset. It's loading. Yeah, this is admin superset. This is each super badge is like a project only. My internet is slow or SalesForce is slow. This is fine. I think SalesForce is problem. Yeah. So if you see admin superset, there are 3 super badges are there. You can do these 2 super badges. If you do these 3 super badges, then this will be unlocked. This is a, let's suppose these super badges, if you take it as a mini project, once you complete these 3 super badges, this will be unlocked. Right. So once you unlock, right? So here also there is a challenges. Right. In this super badge, let's suppose lightning experience reports and dashboards, right? So this super badge, if you want to unlock this, right, you have to complete these badges. Once you complete these badges, then here you will get requirement. So administrative folder sharing, concept tested, right? Each and everything, the project use case, they will explain. It's a project only. Standard objects you have to use, custom object you have to use. This is the entity diagram, business requirements, right? So in real life, you will get like this. That this is about project once they explain, right? Then below they will give challenges. Then you have to fill, the challenges are your task only. These are your challenges. You have to complete one by one. Okay, each and every challenge. Then your project will come. Same security as well. So security, if you want to complete, right? So these 3 things you have to complete. Then here, security project. Like this. Right? I will share these things as well. Right? So tomorrow I will discuss about first half an hour. I will discuss about pending things related to reports and dashboards. Next half an hour, I will also discuss about how to register for certification. Okay. The certification services also we will provide. If anyone want to not to do certification yourself, the proxy certification also will be there. Okay. So if anyone like that, okay, just reach out to me as well for that purpose as well. Okay.
Just a curiosity to I'm asking, so usually how much will charge for certification?
I will let you know.
Okay, great. Thank you so much.
Yeah. See you tomorrow. So we'll finish it. How to register for exam, I will explain tomorrow. And also we'll finish reports and dashboards. Okay. Yeah. See you guys.
See you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.